Hi, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, but I've been busy and I would like to do my Booktube-a-thon wrap up. And so I did participate in the Booktube-a-thon. I know I didn't do an announcement or anything, but it's been a while again since I've made a video after the one video that I made, which isn't really the same thing. To start off the Booktube-a-thon, what I read was the challenge of reading a book whose author shares the same first letter to the last name as you. So my last name starts with a V, and all the V books on my shelves I'd read, and so I happened to have Saga Volume 1, which the author's last name starts with a V. It's Brian K. Vaughan, and I read it and I loved it. It made me pick up the rest of the series. I liked it so much, so clearly I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed the world and the characters, and it's really like the first graphic novel that I've really gotten into. I definitely recommend it, as many other booktubers do. After Saga Volume 1, I wanted to pick up a book, an actual book. So I went for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling. I have been working on rereading my way through the Harry Potter series. I reread the first book in December, and I just never picked up this one, and it's not because I didn't like it. Clearly, like, I've read the series before. I love it, as most people do. This was completing the challenge. Oh, this was just like the option of the 7th book. 5 out of 5 stars, made me want to read more, and I mean, what else can you say about Harry Potter? This Booktube-a-thon and reading this has made me like super excited about Harry Potter again, because it's been since elementary school, so it's been quite a few years, and it's nice picking it up again. I love getting back into this world. And the next book that I read was to complete the challenge of read a book in one sitting, or read a book without letting go of the book, I think was the actual thing. So for that, I read Jessie's Girl by Miranda Keneally, and I really did like it. I've read all of her other books except for Stealing Parker, and I didn't read that one because I didn't realize it was a companion series when I started it, so I read it out of order, and I already knew what happened in Stealing Parker because of a different book that I read. So if you are going to read this series, it is companion, so you might want to read it in order. And I did really love it. I gave it, I think, 4 out of 5 stars. The thing that makes me most mad about this book is the cover, because like the main character would never actually wear that dress. She would never. You're a rock kind of girl. Like, she's not going to be wearing this frilly white dress. She's going to be wearing something else. I don't really like the cover. Wish she was more realistic. After that, I wanted something else to read for the rest of the day, so I read Saga Volume 2, and then, book most recently bought. And then after that, for the someone else's favorite book, I read Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I know, shocker! That obviously a bunch of people have read the Harry Potter series, myself included. I don't remember what book was my favorite book when I read the series the first time, but I do really like this one. I don't know if I like this one or the Chamber of Secrets better, but obviously 5 out of 5 stars. I know that this is a lot of people's favorite book in the series, so it went along well with the challenge, and I'm so glad I read it. It was really good, and now we get into the really big Harry Potter books. Like, this one I think was just over 400 pages. Yeah, it was like 435. Then we're gonna get into like the 800s or whatever, so I'm like gearing my mind up for it, but I'm excited, and I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, because I'm leaving for school soon, and I have to read Pride and Prejudice. I'm like buddy reading it with a friend, and then the last book that I read was to complete the challenge of read a book that has blue on the cover, and the book that I read was Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. I did really enjoy this book. I think I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. So that is my Booktube-a-thon wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.